welcome back to Faith, Family, and Fun Reviews. If you're new here on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. So we're going to go ahead and take a sneak peek into our special feature today, which is titled Horse Camp. You can actually find this film streaming right now on Amazon Prime, but first, let's see what this film is about. After she arrives at Horse Camp, Kathy learns the value of true friendship as the competition heats up with the resident mean girl. Oh my goodness, friends. This film was so much fun, such a delight. I mean, wow, okay? Especially, as you can imagine, I mean, you can tell by the thumbnail and different things, especially if you haven't heard of this film before. This is really for, you know, that adolescents, those teens, the young girls, that 15, 16, 14, all that good stuff right up in there. But it also can be perfect for really any age for us girls. Girls of power, okay? Yeah, so we meet our main character. Her name is Kathy, and Kathy does... her family is she comes from a family that is very, very protective of her. She has a father who injured himself, and seems like he's like permanently dealing with this injury when he was riding on a horse bareback and fell off. So ever since then, like, her mom has been very, very protective and did not want Kathy to ride any horses, have anything to do with horses at all. But at the same time, they see that their daughter Kathy is a lonely, isolated child. Like, she doesn't have any friends. She doesn't really have a life much at all. She's kind of just looming about, and at the same time is going by and you're getting older, and so they really want more for their daughter. They want her to be involved, they want her to be engaged, they want her to have friendships, to know what that is like, especially before she gets that age of being an adult. And it is like, okay, what are you gonna do here? You know? And so they suggest quite a few different things, and Kathy is like, no, not my thing. No, I don't want to do band camp. All these different things that they're throwing out, and she's just like, totally no, mom, dad, like, no. I'm literally, and they're like, this one scene which is really funny. They're like sitting at the table having sharing a meal, right? Kathy's sitting right there in the middle, and her mom and dad are like talking to one another as if she's not even there, like literally. And she's sitting there like, I can hear you, like, sitting here, okay, like, seriously, I'm here. And you know, and then she ends up walking from the table like in a huff, like, oh, you know, and just goes off. And her mom and dad looking at each other like, okay, what's her problem? Like, what's going on? And I couldn't help but laugh at that, because I'm just like, wow, you know, just to see that. I mean, you could tell they love her. Like, she is their little princess. But it's not really coming off that way when you're just like not even really paying attention to her, in the sense of really hearing her out. I mean, of course they pay attention to her, but they're not really hearing her heart here. And so I love that she does take that step. Like, Kathy gets this faith inside of her that boils up inside of her, and then she approaches her dad and is like, Dad, I know what I want to do. You wanted me to find something to do. I want to go to horse camp. And he's like, oh, I don't know, like, your mom is not gonna be on board here. And so he does, and I love that he does bring it up to the mom, and eventually they do decide to send Kathy to horse camp, which was amazing. The whole experience of all the different things that she learned here was so important. I just feel like so many kids need that, and so many kids that grow up without having, you know, not really knowing the value of true friendship, not even knowing the value of your true worth, period. And so many people grow up without that, and it's so important, I believe, for any child, but especially for little girls. It's so important to grow up really knowing your value, knowing your worth, knowing how much you love, so you don't go out seeking it from other places and other things that really would not have any appreciation for you. And so with Kathy going to horse camp, she does eventually learn all of these different things, and she also learned too what it's like to be on that other spectrum, to be kind of like the mean girl. Would she really like that? If she's willing to become, because, you know, like many girls, y'all know, you when you're in high school and stuff, and you like, oh, it'd be so cool to be like popular and all these different things. And Kathy goes through those different emotions when she does end up meeting really and like her dad would always tell her too, y'all. Her dad would tell her, like, you don't need a bunch of friends. All you really need is one. One is really all you need, and that could just last you a lifetime. And I was just like, that is so true. That's really all you need. I mean, and it is so cool when she does come across that and she does find this friend, that her father prayer is literally answered. But at the same time, when she does have the opportunity to get all the things that she thought she wanted, to be popular, and are you willing to exchange that one friend, that good friendship, for beauty and popularity and all of these different things that you think will make you happy? And so Kathy does go through all of these different things and has to make all of these really grown-up choices in a sense in this film, and we get to see what it's like to be on both spectrums. And so I love that it shows us, the audience, the viewers, what it would be like to have what you think is gonna be wonderful and what you think the world is gonna love, and to be on the other side and to be totally content in who God has made you to be. And so we explore all of these different things in this film, and this is why I just love it so much. I really do. It was such a blast. It just really made me feel like, wow, I went to camp too. Oh my goodness, I am a part of this. But yes, y'all, that's all I have to say about this film, and y'all can definitely find it streaming, like I said, on Amazon Prime. Y'all need to check this out, okay? Especially if you got any young little girls in your life, and you yourself. Yes, you need to be reminded of these things too. Some of the adults need this stuff as well. You know, somehow they probably forgot about it or never learned it in the first place, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and get into our scripture before I leave y'all for today. And we're coming out of Psalms 139:14, which I feel like is totally fits this film to the T, and it reads, I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your words, and that my soul knows very well. So that's all I have for you for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.